Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katarina. Today's video is going to be the second update for my Rolling Eyeshadow Singles project pan. This project is inspired by the Rolling Eyeshadow Pan that Anna from My Makeup Insanity did last year. So in this project I'm focusing on some single eyeshadows, both pressed and loose singles, and whenever I will reach a goal on an eyeshadow I will roll it out and roll in a new eyeshadow. And I'm really excited because this month I will be able to roll out an eyeshadow from both of the categories and I will be rolling in something new. That being said, I don't think this was the best month what comes to this project. I feel I did really well with some eyeshadows, but unfortunately with some eyeshadows I just didn't reach my goal. But I guess that is what it is. I do have now a lot of eyeshadows I'm working both in this project and also in my Pan palettes, and also I'm doing the palette of the month series, so it is what it is. Sometimes I cannot do super well in all projects, but either way I'm happy with my progress. But anyways, let's get into my progress and let's start with my pressed singles. And I am so excited to tell you that I actually finished my first eyeshadow of 2021 today, and it is this eyeshadow pan over here. It is all empty right now, as you can see. So this one was this silver eyeshadow from the BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes Cool to Go eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow I have been working on for quite a while. I think I originally put it into a project pan in fall of 2019, and since then it has been in different projects and I have been trying to use it a little bit more so that I could finish it, because it's not my favorite silver because of the quality of it. It's not super bad, but it takes a little bit of building and also glitter primer under it. So I'm really happy I was able to finish this eyeshadow because I was starting to get quite sick of it, to be completely honest. I think silver eyeshadow can be quite a bold color to wear. Even though I technically think it's considered a neutral, I do still think that it is a statement when you do put silver all over your lid. At least on my skin tone I feel like it. I have been working on this eyeshadow for the past little bit over a year, as I said, and I was just starting to kind of like get bored of it. Like, I do love silver eyeshadow once in a while, but I don't know if it is something I would want to pan in future. I do think it's a color that I need to be in a mood for it, and it's not necessarily an everyday thing for me. Also, I do consider silver being one of the most wintry eyeshadows, and since we are now in early spring, I'm starting to kind of like move away from really wintry cool tones. So I am super happy to have this eyeshadow out of my collection, and I'm really happy I finished my first eyeshadow for 2021. And by the way, I used this eyeshadow total 4 times after filming the last update, today being the 4th that I was able to finish it. With the other 4 eyeshadows I wasn't able to hit goal, but I do have some progress and I do want to talk about the uses and also goals for the next update. So the 4 other eyeshadows I have in this project are these 4 over here. So the first one is this lighter shimmery pink. This eyeshadow is depotted from the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette, and last year it was in my Panning Solitaire project pan, and this year I do want to finish it. I do have some progress with this eyeshadow. I used it total 5 times during the past month, and I don't think there is too much left anymore. I don't think I can quite finish it by the next update unless I really wore it a lot, which I don't think it would be an issue, but I'm just not that much in a rush of finishing this eyeshadow, so I do want to work on it during the next month, but I do think that in a couple of months I will have a better chance of finishing it. The second eyeshadow here is also from the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. In fact, all of these eyeshadows are, but this eyeshadow is a beautiful cooler toned rose gold. It is a little bit deeper than the pink, but the issue is that both of them I would wear really similarly, so they are both something I do use as lid shades. And I have just been wearing the pink one because I feel it is maybe just a little bit more wearable. That being said, the rose gold is absolutely beautiful. I have used it 2 times and there is definitely a dip going on in the eyeshadow, and in fact my official goal for my pressed eyeshadows for the next month is to hit pan on this eyeshadow. That is my goal for this eyeshadow in this project, and I just feel like the next month is the month that I'm really going to focus on it, and because of that my progress with this lighter shimmery pink might suffer a little bit, but I don't really mind because so far I have been more focused on the lighter shimmery pink and I have been neglecting the rose gold, so next month it's going to probably be the other way around. Then there is this beautiful gold eyeshadow. Unfortunately, I only wore it once. I do love gold eyeshadow all year around, but winter is just a time when I do want to prioritize more pink shades and cool tones. If I wasn't project panning, I probably would do more gold looks like all year around. But yeah, I know like once we get to summer and fall, I probably don't want to work on the pink and cool tone stuff that much. So that's why I don't wear too much gold right now. Then there is this matte blush pink eyeshadow that I actually rolled in the last update, and my goal with this eyeshadow is to double the size of the pan from where it was when I rolled it in. I have used the eyeshadow total 5 times and there is some progress, but I'm not even close to have doubled the size of the pan yet, so I will keep working on it. Perhaps in a couple of months I could be there, but we'll see. I have tried to focus my brush more on the left side of the pan, but yeah, I'm just not there yet. But it is a really useful shade because I feel a shade like this is lacking from my Pan palettes. And in fact, today I am wearing this one as my transition shade. So because I was able to finish the silver eyeshadow, I will be rolling in a new shade and I am so excited about this. The eyeshadow I will be rolling in is this one over here. It is an eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. It is their foiled eyeshadow in the shade In the Spotlight, and this one is a beautiful foiled light peach. So I absolutely do love this eyeshadow. In fact, this is my oldest single eyeshadow if we don't count some depotted eyeshadows from palettes that are older, but this is actually the first like individual pan that I got to my collection because it was a free gift with purchase that I got from Beauty Bay in spring of 2016. So yeah, it's 5 years old and there's not even a dip going on there. It's a little bit sad. That being said, during the past couple of years I have finished a couple of lighter shimmery peach eyeshadows from BH Cosmetics, and because I was so focused on those, I have not worked on this. But now it is time to start working on this eyeshadow. It is starting to be older, so I don't want to let it expire, and it is a really beautiful color. I feel peach is a really springy color, like it is this fun and playful color that is still kind of like soft. And I especially do love this kind of shimmery light peach with more of a neutral crease. And I know this will also go beautifully with some eyeshadows that I'm panning in my Pan palettes. So I am really excited about this. And yeah, my official goal is to hit pan on this eyeshadow. I think it will take quite a while though, because these pans are way bigger than the ones from BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. And there's not even a proper dent going on in this eyeshadow. So hitting pan on this eyeshadow is for sure going to take months. But if I could hit pan on this one before fall, I would be happy. Then let's move on to loose eyeshadows. So in this project I do have 5 loose eyeshadows at once, and my goal is to use each one of them for 5 times, just because I want to rotate through my loose eyeshadows. Some of them are in really beautiful colors that I would want to wear once in a while, but I don't think they are realistic for me to finish at all. And even those that are more wearable, I don't know how realistic they are to finish, because there is so much product in loose eyeshadow and a little bit goes a long way. So I think this is a fun way of rotating through my loose eyeshadows. So I was able to get my 5 uses up with a loose eyeshadow that I actually rolled in the last update. This one is the shade Salesword from Geek Cheek Cosmetics. It is from their Win or Die collection, and this eyeshadow is a beautiful deeper matte brown over here. It's not too warm, but it is this beautiful chocolatey brown. This is actually my only matte loose eyeshadows, and it came in the Win or Die collection, which is this tin. I don't keep the Win or Die collection here, I actually keep here the eyeshadows that are part of this project right now, but usually I'm not like interested in matte loose eyeshadows. In fact, I don't purchase loose eyeshadows anymore because I just don't really reach for them unless they are in a project like this. But also when I bought loose eyeshadows, I didn't really see any point in purchasing matte eyeshadows because the matte loose eyeshadow won't look any different to matte pressed eyeshadow. So instead I wanted to buy more shimmery loose eyeshadows because those can more often be kind of like really fun and unique and something you don't see in pressed formula. Anyways, I was able to actually get 6 uses out of this eyeshadow. I have been using it a lot as a deepening shade, and I have this one today on the outer corners. So I did really well with that loose eyeshadow. With the others I unfortunately didn't do good at all. 2 of these other loose eyeshadows I used once during the past month, and 2 of them I didn't use at all. So a loose eyeshadow that I used once during the past month is this one from Aromaly. This one, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will write it to the screen. And yeah, it is this beautiful kind of like purple with some blue sparkles to it. I do have swatches of these on my hand, but I will show you the swatches a little bit later. This eyeshadow I used once during the past month, and I actually wore this on the 21 questions beauty tag video all over my lid, and I really enjoyed the look. And also I did use this once before filming the last update, so between the intro and the first update. So in total I have used this loose eyeshadow twice in this project. And what comes to my loose eyeshadows, my official goal is to get the 5 uses up with this one, because this is a little bit deeper color, and I know, you know, when the spring really gets here, I'm just not really into shades that are like this cool and this deep necessarily. So I just want to get my 5 uses up with this one. Another loose eyeshadow that I used once during the past month is this one, again from Aromaly. This one is a beautiful kind of like really light purpley blue shimmery shade, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is really glittery, so it is kind of like a statement to wear on my lid. And I did wear it once to work, and I absolutely loved how it looked. It's so beautiful. But yeah, only wore it once. And then there is 2 loose eyeshadows that I didn't use after the last update. So first, this one is from Bybel Cosmetics, and it is called Scared Potter. And this one is a light, slightly shimmery, kind of like limey green. And this one I have not used at once during this project. I wrote it in the intro. I don't really know why, because I'm not really into something like green in winter, and especially like in February, because it was like the Valentine's Day season. I have been into like softer makeup looks like pinks and stuff like that, and then I have been focusing on the silver. So I'm not sure why I wrote this in, and it has been in this project for 2 months and I still have not worn it. However, now since we are getting into spring, I can totally see myself getting actually some wear out of this. So I promise it's not going to be at total 0 uses in the next update anymore. And then another eyeshadow I didn't use during the past month is something I rolled in the last update. This one is also from Aromaly. It is from the same collection, Tansy light, kind of like lilac-y shade, but this one is clearly more purple, and I don't think this is as wearable, so I didn't dare to wear this, but I promise to wear it by the next update at least once. So those are the numbers on my loose eyeshadows. So as you see, I didn't do the best with the loose eyeshadows other than with the brown that I was able to use over 5 times, but with the other ones I totally could do a little bit better. However, since I was able to use one of my loose eyeshadows total 5 times, I will be rolling in a new loose eyeshadow. This one is also from the Winter Dye collection from Geek Chick Cosmetics. This one is called King's Layer, and it is this kind of like creamy base, and it does have some gold shimmer to it. So this totally is something I would mainly wear as a highlight, but I could also try to wear it as a lid shade. We'll see about that, but mainly I could wear it as a highlight. Probably not with pinky looks, because the gold shimmer in this is pretty obvious, so I don't know how it would look with pink looks. And since I am planning on focusing a lot of different pink toned looks during the next update, I'm not 100% sure if I can reach my 5 uses with this eyeshadow, but if I do use this total 5 times by the next update, I'm not surprised. It just depends how much I wear kind of like warmer looks. So let me now show you my current loose eyeshadow color story. These I find are kind of like difficult to like show on camera and capture on a picture. So yeah, that is where I am right now. I'm really excited to be rolling in some new eyeshadows. As I said, for the next update, my official goal is to hit pan on this rose gold, and I also do want to get my 5 uses up with this eyeshadow over here. But anyways, that is where I am with this project right now. Let me know how you're doing with your eyeshadow panning projects. I would love to know, and if you're doing videos about it, please let me know, because I do love watching eyeshadow panning content on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you on my next one. Bye bye!